Welcome to the Manifesting Formula. I'm Christine Rizzo. In this week's episode, we are getting into the obstacles that can hold you back from living your life purpose. There are 4 of them, with one being the main one that always seems to get in our way. Can you guess what it is? Keep listening, my friends, so you can start living the purpose you were meant to live. Hello, my beautiful friends. How are you all doing on this incredible new day of life that we all have? If you are feeling blah or more negative than usual, go into what you are feeling grateful for right now. Start thinking about what you love about who you are, or what you love about your life, or start thinking about what our Creator has given us on this incredible planet that we live on. We have everything that we need. It was already handed to us. But many of us just don't realize the beauty and the gifts we have been given. Dig deep, my friends. The answers will come. Get those journals out. It's time to add a few new affirmations to your list. Are you ready? Here we go. Number 1, my energy is not used for worrying. I use my energy to trust and to believe. Number 2, I am a positive influence on the world. Number 3, I am a pure soul. And number 4, when I'm connected to listening to my body, I feel happy and alive. Okay, it's time to come from a place of gratitude, a place of love. So tell me, my friends, what are you grateful for today? Feel it. Feel the love for whatever it is that you are thankful for. Today, I know this may sound silly, but I'm really thankful for cool spots on my pillowcase. You all know what I'm talking about. You know those really cool spots on your pillow? In the middle of the night when I turn over, and I think I have told you all of this before, that I sleep with 3 pillows, one for my head, of course, one in between my legs, pregnancy ruined me with that one, and one for my arm. So when I flip from one side to the other, my body immediately looks for the cool spots on the pillows. And oh, they feel so good. Okay, before we jump into today's episode, which is on deciding what you need to do when it comes to fulfilling your purpose, I wanted to read an email that a listener wrote asking a question that I think may help many of you out there listening. And this is what she wrote. Hi, Christine. First of all, I am a fan. I started listening to you a few weeks ago and I'm hooked. I resonate so much with you in that I too have 2 daughters and I'm currently going through a divorce with my husband of 12 years. Christine, I have a quick question. So I'm manifesting my divorce along with my fair share of community assets. I'm vibing high with feelings of happiness, peace, and love. However, my husband is not. He hates me and the whole divorce process. If me manifesting a fair divorce is actually bringing unhappiness to the other party, am I still vibing high? In other words, is it okay with the universe that my manifestations is bringing someone down, not on purpose? Thank you for reading my email. Once my divorce is final and I get some money from settlement, I plan on taking your course. Much love, Sunny. Sunny, thank you for writing in and for listening to the Manifesting Formula. Here is the answer to your question. You can only manifest for yourself. You cannot manifest for anyone else. Your vibrations are coming from your thoughts, which create your feelings, which create your vibrations. Your manifesting isn't bringing someone else down in any way, as we can't affect someone else from our thoughts. What is bringing your husband down is from his own thinking, not yours. As I mentioned before, that we can't create for another person. Manifesting is another word for creating, and we create every day through the thoughts that we choose to think. If your husband is thinking bad thoughts, then that's on him, and then he will create consequences from the thoughts that he's choosing to think. We can only vibrate for ourselves, and your husband's vibrations aren't coming from you in any way. Do not worry, my friend. There is no right or wrong, and the universe doesn't ever blame another person for why someone is experiencing what they are. That is strictly on them. Sending you so much love, peace, and abundance, Sunny. Okay, let's get into today's episode. So now that you know your purpose and you know who you need to be, the very next step is deciding what you need to do. Now, don't make it huge or difficult that you will overwhelm yourself. Pick one thing at a time. Pick just one area to focus on. When we start to focus on many things at once, that is when we get overwhelmed. Anxiety comes in and we lose interest in what we're doing. We tend to then distract ourselves. So I want you to focus on just one area, like maybe your career or your relationships, or maybe it's your job or your life at home. But I want you to pick one and go all in with the one thing that you pick. I want you to pick one big accomplishment, and then I want you to decide what you will need to do to achieve that accomplishment. Let's just say it's creating $200,000 in your business. I want you to pick a time frame for when you want to have that created by. And then I want you to make a list of all the big and little things that you will need to do to make that happen in your business. Include all the things that you would need to learn, which may be doing research online, maybe taking online classes, maybe hiring a mindset or a business coach, as well as all the coaching that you will need to do on yourself, and maybe the offers to others that you will need to make. Then I want you to put them all in order from what you will need to accomplish first, and I want you to add them to your calendar. So I want you to start working on your purpose as soon as possible. Get out of your head with thoughts like, Christine, this feels terrible. This doesn't feel good. I thought my purpose was supposed to feel exciting and purposeful and effortless, like rainbows, daisies, and unicorns. This feels hard. This doesn't feel fun at all. I'm sorry, my friends. Living your life purpose will be hard. Hard feels good. Hard is what makes easy possible. And hard is definitely worth it. I mean, you can't have anything easy without things being hard as well. Nothing comes that easy. You have to put time and effort into things. You could think this is hard, and maybe while you're doing it, it will feel hard. Or you can think thoughts like, it's so worth it. This is the process you need to go through to reach your goals. It may seem uncomfortable, but that's just because I'm learning. There are so many thoughts that you can create and use instead of automatically going to, it's so hard. And what if it is? Why can't we think of hard as a good thing? Why can't we think of, yeah, it's hard, but I'm going to get myself to where I want to be because I'm a badass and because I can? I can bet that most of you won't even want to do what I'm asking you to do, but I want you to do it anyway. Do it because you said you would. Do this for you. Show yourself that what you tell yourself, you will follow through with. Thank yourself for doing it and do it because you really want the outcome that it's going to create. It's way too easy to not do it. And if that's the path you choose, then that's fine. If you want to live the easy way, just remember something. You can't ever escape hard, ever. You will either have the hard of accomplishing your result or you will have the hard of not doing it, and you will stay stuck, feeling confused. I can promise you that the hard of doing it is way better. Life is about being and then doing your purpose for you, no one else but you. So if you really want to have more purpose, you need to stop looking for it and you need to start creating it. Let's now talk about the main obstacle that is going to try and hold you back. Yes, more fun and exciting news, my friends. Can anyone guess what that may be? Can anyone guess what the main obstacle is? It's your mind. Your subconscious, which is a part of your mind, is going to throw so many obstacles at you, lying to you whenever it can so it can keep you safe. You're not good enough. Change is not good. Change is bad. You will die. It's way too dangerous. Hiding is safer. It's not possible. You won't ever be able to do that. You never follow through with anything. Oh, and the many more lies that we tell ourselves. Now, it's not your mind's fault. It's actually doing its job, trying to help you survive. But if you actually become aware and listen to its outdated messages, you will spend your life in a marriage for convenience, not for love or happiness, in a job that you can't stand for security, and never coming out of your house, just sitting on the couch, drinking white wine, watching reality TV, thinking that there are so many people out there with worse lives than yours. Solving the overall obstacle of your mind is what learning how to manifest is all about. It's the skill set of learning how to be aware of what your mind thinks automatically and then deciding what to think deliberately on purpose so you can create the outcome that you want. I've mentioned this before. One of the best ways to have a purposeful life is to think deliberate thoughts, is to think purposeful thoughts. Your subconscious mind likes to be practical and thinks thoughts that it has learned and thought since you were younger. Listening to your ego, which is your subconscious, will not help you in creating anything different or interesting in any way. Your mind is the biggest obstacle, but it's also the most amazing, incredible tool that we have. There is nothing more powerful on this planet than the mind. When you direct it by taking control of it, you will be able to attract and create anything that you want. So start directing your mind with what you want to think and believe. And once you start directing your mind with what you want, you will be able to feel and take action with a lot more purpose. There are 4 sub obstacles that will try to hold you back that come from our main obstacle, which is the mind. I want you to write these down and I will talk a little bit about each one. The first one is procrastination. Your mind will always come up with many great reasons as to why now is not a good time to take action. It can and will always find a justifiable excuse if it needs to. So prepare yourself for this big one. When it inevitably happens, and it will, I can promise you that, figure out how you can handle it. The things that you will tell yourself will seem legitimate, but they really aren't. If you really want to follow through on your plans and actions of what you want to accomplish, then the best way to do that is to expect that this is going to happen and will probably get in your way. The answer to procrastination is just do it. Knowing that there will be things that you need to learn and figure out along the way, knowing that you may fall down a few times, which will only make you stronger as you pick yourself back up and try a different way, knowing that what you are wanting to create is your ultimate goal and that you can and will reach that goal because you are so determined to prove that to yourself. It's your game, this game of life, and you are going to win. Make a commitment to yourself like you would if you had a lunch date with a friend on the calendar. If it's already on the calendar and they're waiting for you, you wouldn't put off meeting them, right? Do this with yourself. Make procrastination an action you refuse to take. Once it's on the calendar, you honor it, no matter what. The second obstacle is confusion. When anyone says that they don't know what to do or how to do something is the biggest dream stealer I have ever witnessed. Instead of, I don't know how or I don't know what to do, what about saying, I'm figuring it out? I'm doing the research. I'm experimenting. Or I'm learning how. Not knowing kills your dreams. You are never not knowing. Confusion kills your dreams. When you are confused, you are wallowing in a lie that is pretending to keep you safe from the big scary world that doesn't really exist. Your mind needs to evolve as it's meant to. And when we feel confused and uncertain, we fall into a trap that will keep us not feeling good and bored, where we will need to distract ourselves from our reality. The third obstacle is overwhelm with too many options. Welcome to our world with so many beautiful options to choose from and so much free will going around. Your subconscious will tell you that it's all too much and that you should go seek some pleasure instead and run away from what you're wanting to do. Instead of listening to your mind, you can solve your feelings of overwhelm by choosing to make a decision, by limiting your options on purpose and making a decision. Overwhelm then has no place now to reside. Limit your options to 2 or 3. That's all, and then decide. Give yourself an hour max. You can always change your mind later when you learn more. But to not let overwhelm take over, it's important to constrain and then choose. Decide and don't look back. Overwhelm is a horrible reason to quit anything. It comes from a mismanaged mind. The fourth and final obstacle is busy. I've been super busy with the holidays. with my family, with traveling, with my daughter's birthday, with family visiting. Is this the reason you want to have over why you didn't create a life that you would really enjoy? Because you were too busy? My friends, stop making excuses, even if you are really, really good at making them. I am sure many of you are. Even if you feel totally justified in your reason, stop. You will never get to the outcome that you want with all of these excuses. Excuses suck and hold you back big time. Just think about it for a minute. An excuse is a reason why you didn't get what you want. Let me repeat that again. An excuse is a reason why you didn't get what you want. Who fucking cares if it's the best excuse ever? You still didn't get what you want. Never use the excuse of being too busy or any of the 3 obstacles that we just talked about. They are all excuses for why you aren't moving forward with your purpose. What you can say is that you really didn't want it enough. It's a choice, because if you really do want it, you will go after it, no matter what, and you will get it because you can. Now go after your purpose and don't stop until you have reached your desired outcome. I know and believe in every single one of you. Thank you all for listening to the Manifesting Formula podcast, and thank you for spreading the word. Last I checked, my friends, we were on Apple Podcast charts at number 167 with thousands and thousands of podcasts out there, and we are in the top 200. Holy crap. Truly incredible. So thank you so much to each and every one of you. If anyone has any questions about any of the episodes, you can reach me in the show notes and I will answer your questions in an episode. Have a beautiful day wherever you are in the world, sending you all so much love, peace, and abundance. And if no one has told you today, I love you. See you next week. Bye. My friends, if you are interested in coaching with me one-on-one, where we will meet weekly for private sessions, I would love to work with you so you can start manifesting everything that you have ever wanted. In my 6-month coaching program, where we will work closely together, clearing the blocks that are holding you back from manifesting, I will teach you lifetime tools that you'll be able to use every day in your life. We will meet weekly for 60 minutes through Google Meets, where we will go deeper into manifesting. You will also get access to me in between our sessions through either email, text, Marco Polo, or WhatsApp for when you have questions or if you're going through something that you have trouble figuring out. I will be right there with you. I will also record a weekly video for you on the topic that was spoken about during our session, so you can go back anytime to remind yourself what we went over. You will get super fun assignments that will help to keep you accountable for reaching your goals. You will also get a copy of my book, Unleash Your Inner Goddess, Start Living the Life You Deserve, as well as weekly affirmations sent to you that pertain to your sessions. My friends, this is what it's all about, learning to become a master at manifesting. So if you're interested in going deeper into manifesting and working with me one-on-one, sign up for a 30-minute consult in the show notes. Or you can go to my website at www.christinerizzo.com and sign up for your 30-minute consult. Just click the link in the show notes. It's as simple as that. I look forward to meeting you and helping you create the life you deserve.